It's time to dive into a lineup of the best 3D Mario games ever. Between these three games, I'll show off my immense levels of skill and some sweet tricks along the way. I hope you enjoy my adventures and have a splendid day. It's been a while since I've worn this hat here. It's not the Mario hat, but it's Cappy, and I know that you'll approve of it anyways because I'm going to be playing through the Super Mario 3D Collection, at least part of it. So this is a newly released Super Mario 3D Collection that is available on the Nintendo Switch for limited time. Alright, I'm going to tell you that right now. If you want to buy this in the complete package that it is right here with Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, and Super Mario Galaxy, along with the soundtracks, you will need to buy this before March 31st, 2021. Otherwise, it goes away forever, whether you're playing it digitally or physically. But not to, alarm you too bad, I have a theory as to what's going to happen. I don't know anything, but I have a theory as to what's going to happen. So, I've obviously played all three of these games before. Mario 64, Sunshine, 100%. Galaxy, I beat the main story. But before I get into Mario 64 and play a little bit of it, I'll show you a bit of the soundtracks here. So, you get the complete soundtrack. I believe the complete soundtrack to all three of the games, as you can see here. Let's pickle. You have all the different soundtrack features you could possibly want here between the three games. Back when they were released on CDs way back in the day. 175 music tracks between the three here. And what's actually really cool is you can turn off your Nintendo Switch, or put it into sleep mode rather, and listen to it as if you were listening via an MP3 player or phone, which you probably don't know what an MP3 player is because you're not old like me. So that's what you can do. And you get three games with a bunch of different languages as well for each of the different games. Most languages being in Galaxy, but you're probably playing in English, and so will I. My name is Brian Saviano, BricksOBrian. I'm diving into Super Mario 64. Look at that old school 1996 render. It's me, Mario. So I'm going to tell you all the differences with this game and anything else that you could possibly want to know, including, how to beat the game in general. Because I have played this game, obviously, before in my life, but also for videos. So I've played through Mario 64 100% on video via the actual Nintendo 64. I've played the Wii U version. I've played... those are the only versions, I think. Yes, so I've played them all. So I'll show you what is crack-a-lackin' all throughout here. So I'll start it up. I did have a save file before this, but I will erase it because I literally have 2 stars and it doesn't matter. That's fine. And I'll let you know what everything's all about. So, welcome into it. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Dear Mario, I've come to the castle. Please bake me the cake. Cake time. Yep, it's great. Awesome. So, with Super Mario 64, this has the least improvements of the bunch. So, okay, between the three games, there are differences with, how they were initially on their own consoles. So, with this game, the main thing that has changed is some of the textures are redone. Now, in case you don't know what a texture is, if you're not a nerd like me, so anytime you see things, like all throughout here, Yahoo, you'll see, like Mario's, the M on Mario, his eyes, the castle brick, everything like that. Those are all textures in the game. Those are updated. I'm going to pretend like you've played this game before, at least a little bit, so that way, you can follow along with me here. So this game is appearing in high definition for the first time ever. So you get to really see a lot of the weird things that happen. Like Mario's shoulders are really blocky right there. And when the camera's really far away from him, it actually turns into a different model entirely. The sound effects are slightly clearer, so you get to hear things a bit better. There's some voice clips that are changed. And the thing about this version specifically is this is the Shindo version. So Mario, when he jumps and does things, it's ever so slightly higher in pitch, which is not necessarily that big of a deal if you're just playing this game to enjoy it, but it is a thing to note. When you play like the Wii U version, the Mario Lives and the stars and all that, those are a lot less clear than they are here. So they have polished things up substantially, but you saw right there, like Lakitu is right at the door. So like some things are wonky still, just like back in the day, but some things are improved, including this font over here. So I'm blocking it partially, sorry. But it was a font that they used way back in the day that made sense for a CRT television. But when you translate that to a normal computer, or, you know, I'm playing on a monitor or like a TV or something, it looks awful. So they did smooth out the font and everything. So, like, if you pay attention real quick, let's say I go over toward this way, right? Pay attention to the right side of the screen where Mario is, where the door is going to be. So, like, bam. You can kind of see that, like, the door loads in, like, it goes to black sometimes. It's really weird how some things are. But that's not necessarily the point of the collection, is to point out all the flaws that the game initially had. It's to be able to play this game on the Nintendo Switch. And I already really enjoy being able to play this on the Switch. So, like, the painting looks a lot clearer. You can notice just how really bad the wall textures and things are. It looks very grainy. But this game was made 24 years ago, so it's gonna look really weird. And that's fine, you know? I've obviously played through this game a bunch of times, so I'm just going to be playing it as if, you know, it were normal and whatnot. And that kind of leads me to what I wanted to bring up, I guess, is I've played this game, you know, plenty of times. And I've done this on video before 100%, so you've seen, if you have seen that series before, you've seen every single star, every single everything that I've done. And I initially thought about not even playing this game, the 3D All-Stars collection, on video, because I've already, like, done it, you know? You know the content of the game itself, right? So I don't necessarily need to showcase it again. However, it is a new form factor. Things are different about it. But I do want to play this game for myself. I want to be able to, you know, play Mario 64 without needing to record things constantly or to feel like I need to, especially considering I've already done it. So I'm going to be playing a little bit of each of the games in the collection, but I'm not going to be doing 100% of any of them, at least as of right now, unless y'all really want me to do it, like really, really, really badly. But because I have played these games already and showed you everything, I don't really see a desire for me to do it the exact same way on video again. So I'm going to be playing a little bit of each of the games. So, you know, probably like 5 videos of this, 5, you know, whatever I'm feeling, right? So hopefully you don't mind that mentality that I have on it. I do my best to record every single game that I play, both for, you know, personal enjoyment and for videos and whatnot, because most of the games I want to play are games that I would want to record anyways, right? So I figure why not enjoy this for myself for a change. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Again, unless y'all are like, no, we want you to do this same exact thing all over again. It's like, okay, I guess. And really, this Goomba is going to be the bane of my existence here. It's fine. You know, we can persevere. Really? You got me? Okay, sure. I've never actually watched Koopa the Quick actually, like, go to the extent that he has, but it's actually kind of interesting to watch him move, you know? And obviously I'm going to get toward the front here and win, but that's just me. I guess you can use the teleporter if you want to. I didn't think you could for whatever reason, but I guess you can, so go ahead and do that if you want, but I am not going to. And that was actually, so a thing I forgot to point out before on the Bomb Battlefield. Actually, I'll point it out right now. So, back in the day, when the camera is away from Mario a certain distance, there's typically a lot of things on screen. So if you look very carefully at Mario right now, it's actually a different model. So if I'm moving it ever so slightly, it changes. Bam. Then it goes back to normal. The weird one, normal. Weird one, normal. So you can see the difference there, right? That happens in a lot of older games to save on the resources of the game. So if there were a ton of things on screen at once, they would use a lower polygon model of Mario. That way they could load everything properly. That's obviously not an issue now because of the Nintendo Switch and everything like that, but it is a thing to keep in mind as just a fun factoid, I guess. I'll obviously go with you here. And this is actually cool that I'm playing this right here because I'm actually right off the heels of playing Super Mario 64 DS. So, I got to know I obviously know the levels anyways, but I know a little bit more about, like, you know, where everything is, a little bit of a refresher, I suppose. So, I'm going to try to explore as many different levels as I can, and then eventually I do want to see how long it... Really? Okay, sure. I do want to see how long it takes me to beat the game 100% in one sitting. It's actually something I've wanted to do for, like, quite some time. I just haven't done it yet. So that might be something I do at some point. There we go. There's that. And you are right over here. Bam. Look at that. I can pretty much get every single one in Bomb Bomb Battlefield if I wanted to, but I'm going to keep it, you know, a bit of a variety, you know? At the very least, I am going to do the Bowser battle. That'll probably be where I end things off because you get to see Bowser, you know, how differently he looks. So that'll be interesting to see. I'm actually going to go for the Chain Chomp one first because why not? That'll probably be the last one I do for this area for now. Yoink. Here we go. Did I make it? I overshot it. No. Perfect aim. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Don't hurt me. Not today. Not today, buddy boy. Okay. Gotta love that I missed the first one. There we go. Did I get it? Yeah, I did. And then, bam. Absolutely flawless run, baby. Boom. What's funny, too, is I'm watching my friend Charles play Super Mario 64 for the first time. He actually tried playing on the Nintendo 64 about 5 months ago when everything first started to go wrong in the world. And he had a lot of difficulty with the Nintendo 64 controls. So the fact that it's released on the Switch now is really good, especially for people like him and probably people like you who have never had a chance to play any of these games before. So now you're getting your first look at Super Mario 64 Sunshine and Galaxy, which is kind of exciting. I am not used to seeing people who have played this game for the first time, so, you know, watching Charles play, who has always been about very non-family friendly games for almost his entire life, get into a game like this is really cool, really interesting. So I really should have grabbed the Koopa shell, but look at that aim. Absolute savagery for aim over there. And I am going to go the long way, unfortunately. Sorry about that. Or it's not really the long way. This is technically the short way. But grabbing that Koopa shell would have made everything that much better. So, actually, do I even need to be over here? Because there's none on the outside of the mountain. Well, no, there's one. There's one over on the island, but that's about it. There we go. So, yeah, I'm excited to play it at least for a little bit here for you. I can't access that one. Whoops. Actually, I can access this one. Nice. And so what's good about playing this version, as I had mentioned when I played the N64 version, is that this version is not like the Wii U version, in the sense that the Wii U version had input lag, which is not a good thing. You do not want input lag, which basically means that every single time you make a move in the game, I know where the last one is. It's down here, right in there. Yep, there we go. Oh, look at that big hit. Oof. But every time you make a move, there's a little bit of a delay, like an ever so slight delay with every move you make. So it really messes you up big time once you, you know, really get into the game and, like, want to do all these crazy cool moves, and you just can't because sometimes it just doesn't work. It just does not work at all, and you're like, all right, well, I guess I can't pull this off, even though you know you can in whatever way. So, yeah, this version does not have that. It feels very crisp. It feels very sharp. It doesn't have the awkward controls of the N64 controller. No input delay like on the Wii U version of the game, so this is by far the superior way to play Super Mario 64 and all the other games as well. And I'll get a bit more into the differences with all the games once I actually play them. But for right now, Mario 64 has never looked better, has never played better, and it's good for you to get involved with it if you want to. I believe the next one is the blasting off coins in the sky, which I cannot currently play, well, at least, with the you know, this, because I don't have the wing cap. So I'm just going to go over to the Whomp Fortress. Thwomp Fortress? Whomp. Yes, it's W-H-O-M-P, not the Whomp. There we go. So, chip off the Whomp's block, oh boy. So I had a lot of trouble playing this with the Super Mario 64 DS version. So I'm hoping I can, like, actually get to the top of here without having much difficulty at all. And that's not what I wanted, but okay. There we go. Okay, let's see. Yoink. Yoink. Look at this. I'm an absolute professional here. Yeah, baby. See, I knew it wasn't just me, my brain getting old. I'm like, all right, I can't be losing the magic touch already, right? Like, it has to be something with the controls or something, you know? You're gonna try to flatten me, and you're gonna be successful unless you let me go. Yep. Boing. Let's see. Yoink. So what's interesting about this game that I'll tell you about here as I'm kicking the Whomp's butt, or kicking the Whomp's back, I should say. What's interesting about this is a lot of people heard rumors about this game for a while, and then nothing happened, and then they had a surprise announcement for the 35th anniversary of Mario. This was the big thing that came of that. And, you know, obviously a lot of things in the world are being delayed or pushed off just because of everything happening. So, you know, it's expected to see things kind of take a little bit longer than they should have, you know? So with this game specifically, there was a bunch of things that were happening for Mario's 35th anniversary. Some games that are actually not even out yet, like the Mario 35, which is like Tetris 99, except it's with Mario Brothers. I'm going to play that. It's going to be really cool and really fun, and I hope I'm not too bad at it. I might be, but, you know, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. And they had an event for that game specifically where it was like, okay, not that game specifically. It was for Mario Maker 2. So Mario Maker 2 was having a Super Mario 35th anniversary special thing. And on the Nintendo website, it was said that the event was supposed to run from April 22nd or something until May whatever. So, and that was obviously an error because those months have already passed, obviously. So, a lot of people are like, oh, well, technically, maybe this game was supposed to come out back in May, but because of everything happening, it got postponed. So, this game technically was supposed to be out already, and it just wasn't. And the holiday title for this year would have been Super Mario 3D World. Or no, what's it called? Super Mario... Super Mario World. Yeah, I don't know. The cat game. The cat game I haven't played that a lot of you have asked me to play that I just haven't done yet because I was waiting for a Switch version. And now that I have a Switch version, obviously I'm going to play it. So, and I can't believe I missed that shot. Wow, that is one of the only times I've actually missed that. You would think I'm a rookie. But I promise I'm a professional. In some degree, I am. One thing that is different as well is the controls are kind of reversed. So when you're angling up, you're supposed to be angling down. And not only that, but as a special feature of the Rumble Pack on the Nintendo 64 controller was for you to feel the rumble. So, that's pretty interesting, but it never happened on the original N64 controller. It just happened on if you had the Rumble Pack. So I didn't have the Rumble Pack. I'm seeing it or feeling it here for the first time. So that's pretty interesting. For me, I guess. Not really for you, someone who's probably played hundreds of games that have Rumble in it already. So, you know, hey, take it for what it is, right? I'm going to go for this one over here because this one really aggravates me that I never figure it out. And bam, there you go. One of the most ridiculous stars that you could ever get in the game. If you don't know what I'm talking about with this here, yeah. This one is just, I don't understand how, oh really? Okay, sure. Of course. I don't know how anybody would have been able to figure it out back in the day or anything like that, but whatever. So I'll go for this as soon as this goes away. There we go. Bam, there it is. So I could probably grab, like, I could face Bowser right now, but I feel like that's, like, way too short. I can actually make a lot of progress in this game. I'm already, like, I'm going to be, like, 10% done in, like, a minute here. So that just goes to show my impeccable speed, you know? It's also interesting to see, I guess, oh, baby, wow, I'm so good. I'm so good. Look at that. Bam. Give me this. There we go. Back over to here. And then yeet. There we go. Very cool. Grab this over here. Yoink. Oh, wow. I'm so good at this game. Look at me. I am just simply the best. Just simply the best. Ooh, never mind. Just kidding. Okay. Actually, you know what? That kind of works out. All right, so I'm going to go over here, use the cannon instead, climb up to that pole on the top, and call it a day there. So I think I can beat this game in like 4 hours. 3 or 4 hours, I think. I think I know where everything is. No, I do know where everything is. It's just a matter of me remembering where things are. Because this game does have some confusing parts, like a little bit to it. There we go. And I'm going to move the oh, I messed up the camera there. Whoops. But I want to see how quickly I can, like, beat this game. And I'm pretty sure I can do it in, like, a really stellar time period here. And I totally missed a coin somewhere. As I clearly just said, I remember everything. Oh, I don't need the guides. I don't need anything, right? Yeah, of course. Of course that happens. Where would the last one be? In Mario 64 DS, it was in a new area. So this could be in a new area. I doubt it. Well, there is no new area, so it isn't. Oh, right here. Yeah, they removed this one. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so that one. Oh, really? Nice. Come on. There we go. Ho ho. Nice. So yeah, that one right there they probably removed because it's a little cheap. But yeah, not for me, because I'm just that good. Bada bang. There we go. So, all right, I got 10 in one episode. I'm gonna leave that one there. I'm gonna get like probably 10 more, because why not? But I'm gonna play more Super Mario 64 as a part of the Mario 64 collection, or the 3D collection. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you amazing people of the internet next time. See you later. Bye.